Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you not just to speak, but to ignite a fire, to awaken something deep inside that may have gone dormant, forgotten in the routine of survival, in the endless scroll of distractions, in the quiet whisper of doubt that lingers just behind your dreams. Today, I want to remind you of who you are. I want to call forth the warrior within you, the visionary, the relentless soul that refuses to be chained by circumstance, by fear, or by the expectations others have set for you. Because somewhere along the way, many of us have forgotten our own power. We've dimmed our light to make others more comfortable. We've lowered our voice to avoid being called arrogant. We've buried our passions under the weight of responsibilities, bills, and broken promises, but not anymore. Today is the day you reclaim it all. Today is the day you decide that enough is enough, that the life you've been living is not the limit of what you deserve, but a launching pad for something greater. It is easy to be passive. It is easy to let life happen to you. It is easy to blame the world, your upbringing, the economy, or someone who broke your heart. But let me be brutally honest. None of those things define you. What defines you is what you choose to do about them. Your story is not written by your setbacks. It is written by how you rise from them. Every hardship you've faced, every disappointment, every betrayal, every failure, they were not the end. They were the beginning. They were chapters in a greater novel, lessons in the curriculum of your destiny. They were sharpening you, forging you, preparing you, because greatness is not given, it is earned, and it is earned in the dark. It is earned in silence, when no one is clapping, when no one sees the tears or the sweat or the long nights. That is when champions are made, not when the cameras are on, not when the crowd is roaring, but when it's just you and your willpower battling your excuses. You are more powerful than you know. You are more capable than you believe. And the only thing that stands between you and the life you want is the story you keep telling yourself about why you can't have it. But let me tell you something. Those stories are lies. You are not too old. You are not too young. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too poor, too uneducated, too ordinary. Those are excuses, dressed up as reasons, and excuses will always be there for you. They are loyal like that. But so are opportunities, so is growth, so is the path that leads to everything you've ever wanted. The question is, which one will you choose? Because it is a choice. It's not fate, it's not luck, it's not about waiting for the right time. It is about deciding that now, right now, you will take the first step, and not just take it, but own it. Make it count, move with purpose, move with fire. This world owes you nothing. And that's a beautiful thing, because it means you owe it to yourself to create everything. No handouts, no guarantees, just you and your determination, just you and your dream. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need approval. You don't need a green light from the world. You just need to begin, to start where you are with what you have, and let the rest unfold along the way. Action is the cure to fear. Movement destroys doubt. Discipline breeds confidence, and if you keep showing up, day after day, when it's hard, when it's boring, when it's lonely, that's where the magic happens. That's when life opens up for you, in ways you never imagined. That's when people start asking how you did it, what your secret was, and the secret will always be this: you never stopped, you never gave up, you fought like hell for your future, even when your present felt like hell. Let me speak to those of you who feel like quitting. I see you. I know what it's like to be tired, to give everything and see no results, to feel like you're invisible, like nothing is changing, like you're screaming into a void. But I promise you, if you keep pushing, if you keep grinding, if you keep showing up with integrity and heart, life will bend. The breakthrough will come. The moment will arrive when everything shifts, but it will only come if you are there to receive it. Too many people quit in the middle. Too many walk away, right before the miracle. Not you. You are not most people. You are built for more. You have survived every bad day you thought would break you. You have carried burdens others couldn't imagine. You have endured and endured and endured and endured, and still you rise. That's not weakness. That's strength. That's not struggle. That's proof. That's evidence of your resilience, your power, your soul's refusal to surrender. Look around you. The world is full of people settling for less than they deserve, settling for jobs that drain them, relationships that suffocate them, routines that kill their spirit. Don't be one of them. Refuse to shrink to fit into places you've outgrown. Refuse to dim, to make others feel comfortable in your presence. Refuse to play small when you were born for greatness. Yes, greatness. I said it, and I won't take it back. You were born to do something remarkable. Maybe it's not flashy. Maybe it's not fame or fortune. Maybe it's raising a generation of leaders. Maybe it's starting a movement. Maybe it's writing a book, building a business, healing others, inventing something the world doesn't know it needs yet. But whatever it is yours. It is calling you, and you know it. You feel it in your bones, in the pit of your stomach, in the ache that won't go away when you ignore it too long. You don't need permission to answer that call. You don't need a sign from the heavens. You are the sign. Your desire is the signal. Your restlessness is the map. Follow it, trust it, pursue it like your life depends on it, because in many ways it does. Your true life, the life you were meant to live, the one brimming with passion and purpose and joy, that life is on the other side of fear, and the only way out is through the discomfort, through the failure, through the rejection, through the judgment, through the chaos, through the doubt. And you can do hard things. You can survive the storm. In fact, you were made for it. You were born to rise in adversity. That pressure you feel, that weight, it's not crushing you, it's shaping you. Diamonds are not formed in comfort. Steel is not forged in calm. They are made in the fire, and so are you. You owe it to yourself to see what happens if you don't give up, to see who you become if you keep going, to see what kind of magic unfolds when you stop living according to other people's scripts and start writing your own. You owe it to the little kid inside you who once dreamed without limits, to the future version of you who will look back on this moment and thank you for not surrendering. You owe it to every soul you might inspire, to every person watching you silently, hoping you make it, because if you do, they'll believe they can too. Your journey is bigger than you. Your fight is not just yours. It echoes, it ripples, and it teaches others what's possible when you dare to believe in yourself. So stand tall, raise your head, look yourself in the mirror and declare it. I will not settle. I will not shrink. I will not wait. I will rise. I will fight. I will give this life everything I have and more, because I only get one shot at this. One shot at being alone, in this body, on this earth, in this time, and I will not waste it living someone else's dream, or hiding behind someone else's fear. I was not born to be average. I was born to be unstoppable. I was born to be a force, and starting today, I will act like it. Let the world underestimate you. Let them mock you. Let them say you're too much, too intense, too unrealistic. And then let them watch. Let them witness what happens when someone decides to back themselves with every ounce of their being. Let them witness what happens when purpose meets persistence. Let them see you fall, and rise and fall again, and rise again, stronger every time. Let them see the kind of soul that cannot be caged, cannot be silenced, cannot be broken, and let that soul be yours. Let that be your legacy. The time is now. The place is here. The person you've been waiting for is you. No more excuses, no more delays, no more pretending, no more waiting for the perfect moment. This is the moment. This is your sign. This is your call to arms. Rise up, step in, claim your destiny, because the world doesn't need another spectator. It needs you, fully awake, fully alive, fully ready to give it all. So get up, get moving, get fierce. You've got mountains to climb, battles to win, lives to change, starting with your own. And if doubt ever whispers again, if fear ever creeps back in, if you ever forget for a second what you're made of, come back to this moment, remember this fire, and remind yourself, I was not born to bow, I was born to blaze.